Rachel Allen whips up white chocolate cake and red velvet cupcakes as she opens her diaries tonight at 7:30. But now one Kieran is in hot water with Kane in Shortland Street.
Me and Gerald keep bailing you out. We both paid your rent and your bond, you realise.
I'm going to be a free woman who muddles through on her own for better or for worse.
What do you mean?
I'm going it alone. Over, Hunter.
Wakey, wakey.
Oh, sorry.
How come you're so tired?
Oh, I'm not tired, I'm bored. All this admin is putting me to sleep every day.
Hey, you know why you have to do it?
Yeah.
It's going okay with Kip taking the reins in AD?
Yeah, surprisingly no problem so far. Touch wood.
Ha ha. Have you spoken to Callum about the changes?
Well, why would I do that? It's not a permanent thing.
But it's working and your health is improving.
TK, what am I going to say to him?
The truth.
Yeah, he'll be really thrilled to hear that his head of ED has multiple sclerosis. I'd be out the door so fast.
Hey, Callum wouldn't do that.
You don't know that.
Well, neither do you until you talk to the guy. Sarah, you need to keep Callum in the loop.
Keep Callum in the loop about what?
Hello, private conversation.
Excuse me?
I don't mind her, we're just having a bit of a domestic.
Ah. Should I come back when the coast is clear?
No, the coast is clear. HOD meeting, anyone?
See you up there.
Hunter, get out of here. Nobody works on the birthday.
It's okay, I'm filling in for Richard.
You okay?
Olive.
Women and wine, mate. The older they get, the more they turn to vinegar. Or like this stuff, the older they get, the more expensive they become.
Chateau LeMay. Is it expensive?
It's $1,000 a bottle.
Who would pay that for wine?
Exactly my question. How am I supposed to flog it? It's a bit expensive for our clientele.
And a bit warm for the downtown auction houses?
Ever so slightly.
Hey, you know, Alistair, the guy who owns Cellar 6?
The wine bar down on the waterfront.
Yeah, he comes in here for lunch sometimes. The guy's a total wine freak.
Well, he does own a wine bar.
Yeah, and he collects it. He was boring me to tears the other night telling me about some tasting he went to in Europe. He might be a go.
Yeah, he might.
Now, great results from the radiology department and excellent handling of the recent patient influx. Sarah, your figures look good for a while, but throughput has dropped markedly in the last week or two. Any particular reason?
Change of season. Upper respiratory tract infections and flu cases have decreased, so...
Well, not significantly, and even if they had, it wouldn't explain why waiting times are up.
There must be some complacency after the winter rush. I'll crack the whip and get everyone up to speed.
I'd appreciate that. Okay, that's us. Thank you very much.
Sarah. Is it just me? Is there some tension going on there?
I hadn't noticed.
What are you up to tonight? I've got a nice bottle of red wine at home. A Chateau LeMay 1982.
Wow.
Dinner at mine. I'll see if I can rustle up a few others.
Sure, it'll get me out of the house and away from my lovesick son and my daughter, who keeps giving me the evil eye every time she sees me.
Women. You can't live with them, you can't... Speaking of, some grumbling downstairs. Myers moved Morgan Braithwaite up a level and Raywin's a bit put out, with good reason.
She's feeling overlooked.
Oh, she's more experienced, that's for sure. Maybe she's just not pretty enough.
No, Maya's not like that.
No. No, I'm sure she's got her reasons for fast-tracking Morgan. It's tough to find out what they are, though.
Thank you.
Hunter, my boy, you'll be getting a little extra something in your pay packet this week.
Alice obviously bought some wine then.
Only the whole case, $12,000.
Holy.
Yeah, you were right about him being a wine freak. He nearly peed his pants when he saw the bottles.
He obviously has way too much money if he's prepared to pay that much for a glass of Blanc.
What's this?
Ethan might have been stupid enough to drink that wine Kane gave him, but I just turned my case into cold hard cash.
You sold it?
Well, what else was I going to do with it?
And when Kane comes in here, wants to have a drink with you?
Drinks a lot of wine, does he?
He's a Spurs man, but you should have told him how much that stuff was worth. He might not have been so generous.
Exactly. Hey, ignorance is bliss, my friend. Or in Kane's case, ignorance is expensive.
Delivery for surgical?
Right here. Morgan, you need to go and find Hunter and tell him you didn't mean it.
Did mean it.
You can't just break up with somebody on their birthday.
He was rude and patronising and ungrateful. I hope he has a miserable birthday.
Morgan.
So what are we up to this weekend?
Recovering from the dinner party we're having tonight.
Hey?
Callum's coming over.
Oh, Snowfest. Who else?
Just him so far.
Ethan, dinner with the boss. I'd rather eat needles.
I was going to suggest you invite a couple of buddies. Maybe TK and Sarah.
No, they're not drinking at the moment.
So?
So they're boring. And anyway, I'm working tonight.
Throw a sickie.
Slight flaw in that plan. I live with the charge nurse.
So sweet talk her into giving you the night off. Come on, I'm sure Ma'd be happy to do that for a favourite nurse. And I promise I'll make sure it's anything but boring.
Why? What are you planning?
Just an entertaining night of wine and food, my dear.
So if we could all pick up the pace, that would be appreciated.
And an increase in throughput means an increase in silliness, which is why I hereby declare the rest of the day to be... I'm a pirate day!
Where did you get that?
$2 shop. I found them in my lunch break.
Get rid of it.
Ah, quiet, ye wench! An happy team be a productive team, isn't that right, me hearties?
We have been pretty stretched of late. A bit of fun helps keep stress levels down, distracts from the fact that we're short-staffed.
Well, that won't be a problem from now on. I have cleared my desk, and so I'll be back on the floor full-time, effective immediately.
Hallelujah.
Anything else I can get you? Coffee?
I'll check with Kingy when he gets back from the loo.
Sure.
So, your boss around?
He's on his lunch break.
You better give me a beer while I wait then, eh? I've seen you before. You opened at Kieran's other bar, wasn't it?
Probably.
Gorgeous girl like yourself must be a model or an actress.
Sorry to disappoint. I'm a nurse.
Oh, we'll cross the road. Well, next time I get hurt, I'll have to come and see you.
Hey, what's up?
Meeting with Kieran.
Kingy, do you want a coffee?
I'll see you around. It's nice running into you again.
I better get back to work.
You got that one well trained. How long you knowing her?
No, I don't know her like that. Just talked a couple of times.
What's wrong with you? She's too nice for you.
So what you got going on with Kieran?
You're going to open up another business for us. Not that he knows it yet.
He might not be into that.
He'll do as he's told. Just like you.
You reckon? You haven't got him that well trained.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Yeah, full of it.
Yeah? That box of wine you gave him just made him 12k.
What?
Kieran's not as stupid as you think.
He sold something I gave to him as a gift, and he didn't tell me how much it was worth. I'd say it was bloody stupid. Wouldn't you?
What's Polly saying? Me Artie. Polly wants to keep you on. She says you'll be a brave soul even if you be a landlubber. Yarr.
Come on, Damien, let's go find your mom.
Kip, what did I say about that damn parrot?
Polly says the feeling be mutual.
Well, I'm going to shove Polly with... Can we at least try to be professional?
Well, I've seen 6 patients over the last hour. Yourself?
8. The parrot is slowing you down. Hi there.
Gabrielle, this is Dr. Potts. Gabrielle took a tumble on the street and she can't put any weight on her left ankle.
I don't want to be a nuisance. Probably just need some arnica.
Well, let's take a look anyway. Now, how did you manage to fall over? Is it one of those dodgy footpaths the council hasn't got around to fixing?
I just get a bit dizzy sometimes.
Really?
Not often. Just when I haven't eaten.
Okay, well, let's put you on this bed here.
Oh, I'd be free now if you want me to be taken over, so...
What I want you to do is to lose the parrot and the eye patch and, I don't know, maybe grow up a bit while you're at it.
Has anyone ever told you that you're the best, most caring and thoughtful, and the hottest charge nurse ever?
Only when they want something.
To ditch one of my shifts, please.
Sure, when?
Tonight.
Alice!
I know we really stretched and it's last minute, but never mind.
I'm sorry.
It's nothing I can't change to another night. Thanks anyway.
Good afternoon.
Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, Morgan Braithwaite. I just heard she's been moved up a level.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm just a little surprised.
Really? You don't rate Morgan?
Oh, I've only heard good things about her, but other nurses might be a little irked that she's been fast-tracked and they haven't.
Sorry, who are we talking about? Has someone said something?
No one said anything, but what about Raywin? Why wasn't she considered?
Raywin has family commitments, a son with behaviour issues. She doesn't want to take on any more responsibility.
Oh, okay. I must have the wrong end of the stick.
Callum, is there a reason you're questioning my decision?
I just think Morgan might be a little young for level 3, that's all.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but Justine promised to fast-track Morgan months ago, and Morgan brought it up again with me, so I chatted to Scotty about it, and we decided it was worth it to save her from leaving to work abroad.
Okay, just checking.
About time.
Kane, what can I do for you?
You can get me a drink.
Sure, another beer?
No, I feel like a wine. Some of that nice red wine that I gave you.
Actually, I haven't got any of that here right now.
Is that right? What about the 12 grand? You got that here?
What exactly is your problem?
I gave you a gift. You sold it. That offends me.
Come on, like you've never re-gifted something. Returned it or exchanged it. A cheap bottle of aftershave your auntie gave you at Christmas, or an expensive designer shirt that just wasn't you.
No, you smart me.
Look, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I'm just not that big a wine buff. I figured it was better off going to somebody who'd appreciate it.
And you didn't think to tell me how much it was worth?
You didn't know?
Don't screw with me, Kieran. I'm a generous man, but I'm not that bloody generous.
Okay, well, what we have here then is a simple misunderstanding. I apologise, and now we can move on, yes?
No, I have a few more cases you can move. Once you made me a nice bundle of cash, then we can move on.
I can't do that. There's not a big enough market for that type of wine.
Sure you'll find a place for it?
Kane, I was lucky to find a buyer for one case. If I go around trying to flog wine that costs $1,000 a bottle, people are going to ask questions.
Kingy, you can pick up the cases later tonight. Bring them back here.
Kane, like it said...
You've already offended me enough for one day. You say no to me again one more time, and I don't know what I'll do. Make sure he shifts it. And make sure he doesn't try to pocket any of the profit.
He won't.
Well, thanks a lot, mate.
He would have found out anyway. Your fault for trying to pull one over on him.
Yar, off with ye, scallywag, and don't you be skateboarding down those stairs again. Yar, ooh.
Hello. 7 more patients and counting. Yourself?
Actually, I'm still with Gabrielle. She came in before with the ankle. Yeah, I'm thinking that it's not a simple case of her taking a tumble. I think she collapsed. Unexplained anemia, perhaps?
Well, what do the bloods say?
Well, they're not back yet. I could always prescribe some ferrous sulfate and get her to check in at the PCC.
No need to patch and dispatch. If you think there's something else going on, then I can keep the throughput numbers up. You concentrate on Gabrielle.
Oh, thank you, Kip. I really appreciate it.
There's no need to be thanking me.
Sorry.
Bit rich, isn't it?
Huh?
Well, Sarah spouts on and on about speed and efficiency, yet she's prepared to slow the entire process down just because she happens to get an interesting case.
Well, it's good to be thorough.
Why are you letting her walk all over you, Kip?
No son of a biscuit eater walks all over me, lass. Don't you be worrying about that now.
Don't look like that. Of course Maya couldn't find cover for me at such short notice.
Did she even try?
Ethan, it's not an emergency. It's not a big deal. It's just a spontaneous dinner that I really don't have to be at.
I feel like having some fun tonight, and that involves you.
Sorry.
Hiya.
Hi. Hoping to find Maya.
On a break, I think. Something I can help with?
I thought when Alice came back to work that she'd be looked after. That if she needed a break, if it got too much, management would make sure she could take a rest.
Did something happen?
Alice is feeling a bit down, so I suggested she take tonight off and let me look after her. Only Maya Jeffries seems to think that's an unreasonable request.
She said no.
She didn't even try to look for cover for Alice, apparently.
That's odd. Maya and Alice are close. I would have...
But not close enough. Not for Maya's liking.
Sorry?
She doesn't like me. At first I thought it was just a personality clash kind of thing, but lately it's become apparent.
What has?
Maya's got the hots for my girlfriend, and she's doing her best to keep me away from her.
Are you sure about this?
Oh, yeah. And I'm all right. I know she's not a threat. Alice isn't interested, but when she starts playing these games at work...
It's unacceptable. I thought having a baby would have mellowed this side of Maya. Obviously not.
Thanks heaps, Amy. I know it's short notice. Righto, I'll see you tonight.
Maya, any time Alice wants off, we should be giving it to her.
Agreed.
So why did you turn her down?
Firstly, I didn't, and secondly, why are you involved, Scotty?
Alice is a special case. We need to make sure she's not pushing herself or getting stressed or tired.
Which is why I've just organised for Amy to come in.
Good. So why did you go back on your original decision?
What is this? You have a go at me when I can't give her the time, and now that I have, you question me, I can't win.
I'm just making sure everyone's being looked after.
Everyone is. I take care of my nurses, especially Alice.
Now, anemia is fairly easy to treat with ferrous sulfate, but I would like to refer you on to a gastroenterologist to figure out what the underlying cause is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where ye be from, you water varmint? No, don't tell me. Ye be from the port of Man-o-Cow.
Oh, no, Captain. She definitely been from farther south. The great southern island with its rolling R.
Oh, not the dreaded Coral of Mandala.
Kip, aren't you getting sick of that yet?
No, I not be sick of it, no. But fear not. Your trusty first mate has maintained speed without losing his accent.
He sure has. Pushing them through must be going for some kind of record. So how did you go with your one patient?
The blood's confirmed that it was anemia.
And it took you how long to figure?
Oh, take cover, lass. The boss be coming this way.
Callum, huh? You here to check up on us?
I could say no, Sarah, but I'd be lying.
Well, let's all go down here in the sweat shop, check out these throughput numbers.
Yeah, waiting times are down, even with a one-eyed doctor. Good work, Sarah.
Just cracking the whip as ordered.
Great. Keep it up.
Well, you heard the man. Let's keep the momentum up, people.
Can you believe it?
Settle.
No, she spends all day on one patient while you work your butt off and then blatantly takes the credit.
Yeah, well.
Ethan, I won't be able to make dinner tonight for a last-minute DHB meeting.
No rest for the wicked.
Unfortunately not. Another time, perhaps?
I can't guarantee I'll have such a good bottle of wine next time, but sure.
Cheers.
So you're not even going to say anything to her?
Grizzling to the boss isn't really my thing.
Rough day?
Yeah.
Thanks to Sarah Potts and her...
Sounds like the two of you could do with an unwind. Some good company, good food, very good wine. My dinner guests have just bailed on me, and I've already organised the catering. What do you say? It'd be good for me to get to know Alice's oldest friend.
Sounds great.
8 o'clock, okay?
Wicked.
You don't find that a bit odd?
I guess, but isn't it time we get to find out what Alice sees in him?
I suppose. And at least it'll take my mind off murderous thoughts about that bint Sarah Potts.
Just the person. Tell me you and your hubby are free for dinner tonight.
I don't know. You'll have to check with him.
Just, Alice is a bit down. I want to cheer up by inviting some of her mates over.
Which is lovely, but I don't think TK and I are quite the right choice. We're kind of on a health kick.
Sugar-free, gluten-free, alcohol-free?
Fun-free, yeah.
I think I can handle that. Or at least my lovely catering lady can. What do you say?
Sure, why not?
Great. Alice will be stoked.
No, that wouldn't even buy the cork. Thanks for your time.
Say all slow then.
Yeah, you could say that. You could also help me.
Sorry, I wouldn't know where to start.
Look, if it wasn't for you dropping me in there.
It's just a couple of cases. Once you flick them off, Kane will be grateful. It'll be all good. Hey, babe. What are you doing, Becky?
Oh, I was just over sitting at home wondering why you suddenly wanted to pretend you didn't know me.
Yeah, sorry about that.
The guy doesn't look so scary.
Don't judge a book by its cover. I don't want to freak you out, but maybe it's a good idea if we kept a low profile for a while.
Meaning what? You don't want to see me?
Of course I do. Just maybe not so much in public.
What?
Just for a bit.
Kingy?
Babe.
This is one of those times when I'm just gonna have to trust you, right?
Right. Come on in, guys.
Hi.
Hey, thanks for being that late.
Wonderful. Hey, guys.
Kia ora. Let me grab you guys a couple of drinks. Sparkling mineral water, all right?
Yeah.
Awesome. You okay, mate?
Sweet as, how come?
Is it just me or is that thing half finished?
It's a $58,000 painting. I think the artist knows when it's finished.
58 grand. I'm in the wrong business.
Well, it might look like it was done by a 5-year-old, but there is actually a little bit more to it than that.
Exactly.
And since when do you know about art, Alice?
I don't claim to be an expert, but I know what I like.
And clearly that's a man who flaunts his wealth. Meow. Sorry, Alice, I didn't mean that. Don't mind me, I'm just tired.
Here you go, guys. Some cheese and crackers on the way.
Thanks.
Cheers. Is you off the dairy as well as everything else?
Pretty much, yep.
Is there any particular reason for this rigid diet?
I don't know. It's good to be toxin-free every now and then.
Well, good on you both for being so virtuous.
I reckon.
So who's the lucky buyer?
Took a lot of fast talking, but yeah, I think I might have found somebody.
Good. 20% when you seal the deal.
30% is usual commission.
We'll take 20.
The buyer's just waiting on a number. How many cases of this wine you actually got to sell?
6 at the moment.
At the moment?
One of my boys is a whiz on the computer. He's making up labels as we speak and placing them on bottles that look the same as expensive stuff.
You can't do that.
Who's going to know the difference?
Kane, there is a limit to how much this wine there actually is. That is why it's so expensive. If we suddenly start flooding the market...
Look, it's all about how you play the game, bro. We're onto a real winner here, and it's all thanks to you. You're going to deserve every penny of that 20%, Gov.
It was mostly thanks to Kip today that the ED ran so smoothly, despite I'm a pirate day.
All it takes is a little boost of morale to get things running smoothly.
So who is steering the ED these days?
Well, we work under our esteemed leader, but she's taking more of a administrative role lately.
It's an opportunity for Kip to gain more experience.
And to carry most of the workload.
What Ethan means is...
I was on the shop floor today as well.
Certainly there to take all the credit.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Tracy?
We all contributed today. Sarah had a particularly tricky case.
Tricky? What's tricky about anemia?
Maybe just ditch the shop talk, eh?
Good idea.
Not until Kip stands up for himself. He did all the work today, and when Callum came in and thanked her, did she enlighten him?
Leave it, Trace.
So, Ethan, do you get out on the water much?
Sorry, I'll shut up now.
Don't worry, Tracy. It's good to clear the air every now and then. I say go for it.
Ethan, maybe you can help me clear these plates.
I'm sure we can.
Now. Are you just tactless, or are you deliberately trying to wind my friends up?
The second thing.
Pardon?
Alice, I've taken great care with the selection of tonight's guest, and it's working a treat.
What the hell? Are you actually...
I'd say there's still plenty of secrets and lies to come out yet. I reckon it's time to turn up the heat, eh?
Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson star as a couple whose love is rekindled when they go in search of treasure in Fool's Gold, our midweek movie tonight at 9:35.